We are under tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Andrew Heaney gets the starting nod for the Halos. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, this guy's got good stuff, but he's really struggled with runners in scoring position. The batting average goes up. I want to see, what does he do? Does he tip his pitches? Is he giving signs from second base to the opponent and they're not translating it right? What's going on here? Because this guy's stuff is too good for him to struggle as much as he does with runners in scoring position.
STEADMAN.
Striding into the box, Andy STEADMAN. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. Hit on the ground to third. Howard fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, first baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Well hit by Freeman as this one's in the air to deep right field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Stepping in now, KEMP. As he hits one on a line to left field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he's still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for you.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, another thing I look at is we're in May right now, and that's usually when you make adjustments. But this club, they're playing.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Ben Revere, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Matt, every team goes through this in the course of the season. They lost their last game. They've been losing a lot lately. The battle here is to try to keep everybody on the positive frame of mind. It's easy now to get negative about everything that's going on.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Right fielder.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Hey, that's a really difficult turn for a first baseman when you have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
And another foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a big swing by Trout, and he connects on this one. That's out to deep left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
There's not a hotter hitter in all of baseball, folks, as the guy on the mound can attest. He's seeing everything they're throwing at him well right now, and he's not missing them either.
Now a knuckleball taken here for ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Batting fifth.
Here's C.J. Cron now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. All even at 2-2. Here it is. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Well, a moment now to take a look at the starting nine for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm really excited to see how Yunel Escobar does in this one. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Batting 7th.
Now at the plate, Caleb Coward. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Pujols rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score the runner from second. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Standing in now, Andrelton Simmons. 4 runs here in this half inning. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. To his right, Lane. Throw on to first will finally retire. Now in the box, John Lane. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Into the stands. He got it.
Batting 7th.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back. And the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Simmons is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8th. The left fielder, number 22.
Digging in, Nick Markakis. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging in the dirt. Perez gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hit. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
The left fielder, number 25.
Digging in to try it again. Ben Revere. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
The right fielder, number 56.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit to third. Reined in. To second for 1. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. Stepping into the box, Anthony Record, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Center fielder, number 11.
Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit in the air to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Andy Steadman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andy Steadman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Line toward the gap in left center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Freddie Freeman, he got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Trout has a read on it. And the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The first baseman, number 5.
Here's Albert now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, C.J. Cron. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On striding in once again, Matt Kemp. He reached on a single in his first try. This is hit well out toward deep left field. Revere racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball, so he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
In now, Chris Davis. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Revere going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, you see what you get when a savvy vet gets ahead in the count. He was sitting on that pitch the whole way and gave it a long ride. So long. See you next time.
Stepping in now, John Lane. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop on to first, so a good bounce round ball for the first out.
Number 4, Brandon
Here's
Phillips.
Brandon Phillips. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
On deck is Nick Markakis. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And now a sinker is in tight and low as well. It's ball 4. So striding in, Nick Markakis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Recker,
Recker,
as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Simmons relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Ready for another chance? Yunel Escobar. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Swing and a little tapper. No problem here. 1 away.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Caleb Coward. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the... Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Simmons has it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Andy Steadman. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
That is a great 2-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Freddie Freeman.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout giving chase. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Nope. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Oh, and he bunches it. Now a long throw to third. The tag, and he is out at third base. Cut down. Try 1 left for Atlanta. They still trail 3. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
REVERE.
Here's Ben Revere. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Down the first baseline. Freeman is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number
Cole
56.
Calhoun will stand in now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a slow knuckleball misses here. 2-1 now. Nipped the corner. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. Chris Davis will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
The next 3-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? John Lane. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Grounded to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch, better hitting.
Standing in now, Brandon Phillips. Runners on the move for second. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Pujols is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The left fielder, number 22, Nick Markakis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Markakis comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. So 1-1 now to Markakis. And he misses 2-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Now this is on the ground for Pujols over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Braves strand 1. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He comes in 1-for-2 with that home run he hit earlier. Set to deal on 2-2. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, the first
Here's Albert now. 0-for-1 with a run scored thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. A knuckler that just missed too low. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Pops this one up, calling for it, Freeman, but the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one away now.
The batter.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 00, shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Digging in to try it again, Yunel Escobar. He's 0-for-1 thus far. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Yusmeiro Petit is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
36.
Ready once again, Anthony Record. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trout has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Digging in once again, Ender Inciarte. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Andy STEADMAN, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's in.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Great. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounded down the third baseline. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting,
here's Caleb Coward. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The pitch. The knuckleballs is out pitch, but it misses. 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
the batter, number 2, second baseman, Andrelton.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Into the box now, Carlos Perez. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
And this late in the game, 3-2 counts can really take a toll on you as a starting pitcher. You really have to maintain your focus.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. We'll see Freddie Freeman start things off when we return. 8th inning coming up. Angels lead it 4-3. Jose Alvarez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Revere moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. Mike Morin
takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out.
The batter, number 2.
8th inning here from Orange County. Homestanding Angels looking to put the finishing touches on this one as you get a look at our line score. Davis waits on the 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Escobar has it. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. In order go the Braves. They still trail it here 4-3. At the plate, Ben Revere. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Your attention, please. Now
new pitcher set to take over, the hard-throwing right-hander Blaine Boyer. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
If you read the box score, you would think, no way are they leading. Now, you win games by scoring runs, not base hits. And they put together a few hits, but they've got a lot of runs with it. Great production.
The 2-1 on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Kemp has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
A center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A high fastball is in there. Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-2 pitch. Revere rides off for second. Pitch outside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch, and here's a ball hit in the air. Freeman has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Albert now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Again, a 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
And Markakis will make the catch, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Back now with the big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning set to begin. Houston Street comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Here's Brandon Phillips. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's running towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2. Waiting on deck is Nick Markakis. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Nick Markakis. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. So 1-1 now to Markakis. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2 now to Markakis. Popped up. Escobar is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Anthony Record. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Crowd on its feet. Here's Street to the plate. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Los Angeles earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Andrew Heaney earns his 5th winner of the year. Houston Street hammers down the save, his 14th. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Angels. 4 runs on